Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. This is Guthrie Chamberlain, and I'm your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 7-day-a-week, 7 Minutes of Wisdom podcast. This is day 363 of our trek, and earlier this month we began a detailed series, which we originally introduced in January, called Your Life Plan Blueprint. We have synthesized this information into a 100-page PDF manual and workbook, which contains all the forms needed to create and maintain your personal life plan. This is our initial release of the manual workbook, and it is available for download at wisdom-trek.com on the left-hand sidebar of any page. Or if you are listening on your smartphone, you can text the word Life Plan with no spaces to 44222, and your Life Plan Blueprint will be delivered to you automatically in an email. The manual workbook is free during the month of May, so I encourage you to become one of our early adopters so that all updates will be available to you free also. By the end of 2016, we will have a complete web mobile version available of your Life Plan Blueprint that you'll be able to complete online. Thank you so much for coming along with me as we trek through each page. If you'd like to listen to any of the past episodes, please go to wisdom-trek.com to listen to them and to read the daily journal. You can also subscribe to Wisdom Trek at iTunes, Spreaker, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, and Google Play so that each day's trek will be downloaded to you automatically. We are broadcasting from our studios at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. We have had a fairly busy work week, including our on-site building day on Friday with one of our clients. Our focus this weekend will be continuing with our renovation projects in and around the Big House. The renovation and the outside work gives me an opportunity and also some time to think about the changes that we may need to make in our lives and businesses over the next few months. So I do cherish this time where I can just spend some time thinking. As a reminder, we are looking at changing the format of Wisdom Trek on June 1st, so please email me at guthrie@venturecg.com or leave me a comment at the bottom of today's journal and let me know if you'd like me to continue Wisdom Trek on a 7-day, 5-day, or 3-day per week schedule. Also let me know if you'd like any changes to the format of our daily trek. Thank you so much in advance for your feedback. It is now time to get started on the 25th and final day of your Life Plan Blueprint Workbook Review. If you've missed any of the previous days in the series, they are available at wisdom-trek.com. On our trek for today, we will provide a short recap of the overall Your Life Plan Blueprint program. We have invested most of the month of May so that we can properly cover each step of creating your own life plan. I would encourage you to trek through this process and complete the associated forms that are included in your Life Plan Blueprint workbook. So for today, let's look at a recap. If you're following along in the manual workbook, we will explore a recap of the entire course located on pages 61 and 63 of your Life Plan Blueprint. You can also view this information in the journal page for day 363 on wisdom-trek.com. So let's get started. The first thing that we want to keep in mind is that we begin with the end in mind. Using the statement that was made popular by Stephen Covey in his 7 Habits book, this is the context that we begin with your Life Plan Blueprint, or as I like to put it, plant with the harvest in mind. While the plan is simple and easy to implement, it is radically different from your traditional goal-setting programs. The concepts are not necessarily new, but the structure of your Life Plan Blueprint changes the paradigm of most goal-setting systems. The Wisdom Trek system begins by looking at your life holistically and from a long-term perspective. This foundational mindset will ensure that all objectives and goals set are working in harmony with each other and supporting your life purpose. So let's look at the 5 major areas of your Life Plan Blueprint. First, we need to determine your life purpose. Determining your life purpose is the first step in creating a dynamic and effective life. Your purpose could also be called your mission in life, which is the word that's used in most goal-setting systems. Now, I prefer the word purpose because it reflects more of a mindset and a reason for being, which is much more holistic. A mission reflects a finite task that is to be accomplished. Your purpose in life continues until God transforms your bodies to be with Him. Or like Thomas Carlyle said, a man without a purpose is like a ship without a rudder. Area number 2, determine your life objective, or you could say your legacy. Once your life purpose has been established, next determine your overall objective for your life, and especially for this season of life. Your life objective could also be your vision for life, which again is a more commonly used term in most goal-setting systems. But I prefer the word objective because it creates a mindset of something that you will definitely complete in a practical and holistic manner. A vision reflects more of a dream or something that you hope for. Therefore, it's not quite as tangible. Aaron Kennard explained vision this way. Your vision is your compass of clarity. Your vision is your guiding star. We're all sailing on this ocean of life, and without a compass or guiding star, we are lost. So think about this when you're setting your objectives. The third major area within your life plan blueprint is to understand your wheel of life. While your life is to be viewed holistically, to effectively set objectives and goals, your life is separated into 7 distinct areas, which creates your wheel of life, and those areas are 1. Spiritual, 2. Family, 3. Physical/health, 4. Mind/intellect, 5. Personal/social, 6. Financial, and 7. Work/career. While we segment life into these 7 logical areas, keep in mind that the changes in one area will certainly affect all the areas of your life. As part of your life plan blueprint, it is crucial that all areas of your life remain in balance as much as possible. If your wheel of life currently has certain areas that are out of balance, a greater focus should be placed in those areas in your life plan to bring your life into more of a balance. The fourth major area under your life plan blueprint is to understand the Whisper framework. The Wisdom Trek core framework of your life plan blueprint is built on the 6 steps or phases, which we refer to as the Whisper framework. I use this acronym of Whisper, which stands for 1. Wisdom, which is to seek guidance from God and trusted mentors. 2. To establish, which is to set your purpose, objectives, and goals in place. 3. Strategy, which is to devise strategies to succeed in your objectives and goals. 4. Planning, which is to identify plan elements based on your strategies. 5. Execution, which is to bring your plan and goals to life. And 6. Review, which is to assess the outcome and your next steps. The Whisper framework is the engine that drives your life plan forward. Through the Whisper framework, goals you never thought achievable, which make up your overall life plan, will start becoming within your reach and in a matter of time will be achieved. And the fifth and final area under your life plan blueprint, I suggest that you set just one major 7-year objective in each area of your life. When deciding what your objective is, you may want to put it in the form of a statement such as, financially, in 7 years, I will be debt-free except for my mortgage, and repeat this step for all 7 areas of your life. Keep in mind to reach this major objectives may take the form of several different trails or paths. Make sure that all of your 7-year objectives support your overall life objective or vision and your overall life purpose or mission. Also make sure that by the end of the 7 years that your wheel of life is in balance as best as possible. I use the 7-year time frame for the long-term objectives because 7 years represents a season of life. There are also many biblical and scientific reasons for support of the 7-year season of life. When you are approaching the end of the first 7-year season, you will then be prepared to repeat the entire process for another 7 years. The Wisdom Trek Your Life Plan Blueprint is a logical approach to life planning, breaking down large objectives into small digestible tasks that can easily be completed. Once the process is put in place, with consistent persistence, it is easy to follow. Your life plan blueprint is worth pursuing, but will require a dedicated effort in order to gain that rich and satisfying life that you are capable of achieving. As the children of Israel proclaimed as they were heading back into Jerusalem after the exile, in Psalms chapter 126 verse 5, those who plant in tears will harvest with shouts of joy. You can leave your exile and bondage by creating your own life plan. So on our check for today, we completed a recap of the entire Your Life Plan Blueprint course. I hope that you've learned how to create your own life plan during this time. All the forms needed to complete your own life plan can be found on pages 64 through 99 of the workbook. If you've not done so already, make sure that you download your life plan blueprint. I am available at guthrie@venturecg.com if you do have any questions or feedback. I can assist you in getting started and maintaining your life plan. Tomorrow we head back out on the trails and we begin to wrap up our final 3 days of the first year of our Wisdom Trek. As we embark on the second year, we have a lot of exciting and helpful resources that we are creating, so encourage your family and friends to join us and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, Creating a Legacy. That will finish our trek for today. Just as you enjoy these daily doses of wisdom, we ask you to help us to grow Wisdom Trek by sharing it with your family and friends through email, Facebook, Twitter, or in person when you meet with them, and invite them to come along with us each day. The journal for today's trek is available at wisdom-trek.com. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend, as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. As we take this trek together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. This is Guthrie Chamberlain reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow.